Meanwhile, Tristana is jumping in. She must have a plan. She's got the zoomies. A heal comes out. Yuumi does leave to get the shield, and it's going to be first blood to Tristana. What up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to another episode with your main man, Metapocalypse here. Today we are doing another casting video, this time on Europeans #1 Yuumi the Egirl. A fitting name for a fitting champion in my opinion. Now, before we go into the game, we obviously have to break down those teams. So, on the blue side we have Jace in the top lane, a Darius in the jungle, Veigar in the mid, and Ashe and Nami in the bot lane respectively. While on the red side we have Urgot in the top lane, Malphite in the jungle, Ziggs on the mid lane, and Tristana and our host, Yuumi the Egirl, Yuumi, in the support role. Now, in terms of plans this game, on the blue side we have a lot of poke potential here with the Jace's Shock Blast, with Veigar, with the Ashe arrows. A lot of poke could be happening. Expect to see a bit of siege here going towards towers. They've also got a lot of sustained damage. Ashe can keep drilling those arrows out. Same with Jace, same with Darius. Darius's tick is very anti-heal, bearing in mind heal is very strong at the moment. Nami as well, worth mentioning, a very good champion in terms of peeling and healing and shielding her carries, whether that be the Ashe, Veigar, Darius or the Jace. She's really good at counter engaging in my opinion. On the red side we have a heckin' load of teamfight potential here. The AoE brought by this team is off the chart. You've got the Malphite engage, Ziggs bombs, the Tristana bombs. Her resets could potentially give her a bunch of kills this game, especially paired with the Yuumi. Early game as well, I do believe the red team have the advantage. Their tower taking capabilities is insane. Both Ziggs and Tristana bring the bombastic bombs into taking towers. Ziggs with his satchel charge and Tristana obviously with her bombs herself. Finally, I do just want to mention, like I said, the hard engage from the Malphite followed up by the Yuumi could just be a fantastic way of starting teamfights off if the blue side let them. We will have to wait and see for that. Now that is the team breakdown, so without further ado we will go straight into the game. Now, thank you very much everybody for joining me, and I will kindly ask for you to like, subscribe and share this video, as well as leave any comments down below of what you think of my casting, the game, or our host Yuumi the Egirl. Now, I don't actually expect too many invades here. Neither team bring a lot of level 1 CC. It's unlikely that T with the spoon on Veigar is going to be taking his cage first. I say that. I don't think Tristana got saw there. It doesn't look like she did. Is Sushiki on the Tristana, by the way. That is worth mentioning. And Super Jim on the Ziggs. Oh, a little bit of poke down. A little bit of poke there by Yuumi the Egirl. Shouldn't be too dangerous. It does also reveal her permission. Veigar is recalling. Why not? Get that bit of health. Why walk into lane with less than ideal advantage? But like I said, nobody's really invading here. Blue side very respective of the red side's damage. And it should be just a normal start. We do see Urgot in the top lane, possibly looking for a cheese in the lane bushes. We'll have to see if that pays off, if Jace allows that to happen. But both sides just started starting on their bot side respectively. Darius obviously needs red a lot more than he needs blue. Malphite, on the other hand, needing his blue. This will mean that both champions get a relatively good push. And like I said, he does go for the cheese. He goes in with the sustain. A lot of damage already coming off. So level 1, and already Jace is at half health. An astounding level 1 damage dish out there. The mid lane is occupied by the Yordles. Both of them just throwing bombs and satchel charges and all kinds of stuff at each other. Already both at roughly half health as well. A lot going on at level 1. Let's see if the red team can turn this to their advantage. Level 2 gained by the mid laners. I just want to say as well, oh, and engaged by Jace, not going to quite say it yet. He did get the level 2 advantage due to the cheese that got brought to that lane. Did put him in disadvantage later on. He is now level 2 though, and a flash by both players. Will he get away? A lot of damage. A heal comes out. Popping those pots early. Find a little poke. Oh, Urgot uses the ignite. I don't think it will get the kill, but it will push him back to base, and that will probably blow his teleport as well. An excellent play by the Urgot to gain an early advantage. As I was saying, however, I do want to talk about Darius' jungle a little bit. Riot did give him some buffs in the jungle. His Q now does extra damage to non-minion creeps, to non-champions. Like I said, he's not got the best ganking in terms of he's got no way to get into lane. He needs his allies to bring the CC, but with Nami, Veigar, and a little bit of Jace, they do that. It allows Darius to have an easier entrance into the lane. Malphite, on the other hand, his team doesn't really bring as much CC, but come level 6, he's obviously got his ultimate to get into lane, and that does a lot of damage. Oh, meanwhile, Tristana is jumping in. She must have a plan. He's got the zoomies. A heal comes out. Yuumi does leave to get the shield, and it's going to be first blood to Tristana. Excellently played there. They're fantastic 2v2 there. They knew exactly what they're doing. They got the level advantage. As soon as she got that level 3, she jumped right in and started putting bomb after bomb after bomb onto Sir Coffee. Also want to give a shout out there to Yuumi the Egirl. She healed when she needed to heal. She got a Q off nicely. Viewers might be wondering why she left. If she leaves and auto attacks a champion, she gets a shield. If she then re-enters her carry's body, that carry also gets a shield. It's really useful. It's something that you've got to be really quick with, because if you get CC'd while out of somebody's body, you can't enter again for 5 seconds, which I think is quite nice. It's quite a good counterplay. A fight is breaking out into top lane. Jace batters Urgot back into his own lane. Meanwhile, Pochi on the Darius is coming in, and remember, he blew his flash last time. It might cost him. It does. Oligar gets the kill onto Commodore. If I butcher anybody's names here, I do apologise. I am doing my best. Now, I think there was excellent communication between the Jace and the Darius there. Everyone knew that Urgot's flash had been blown. Super Jin did a lot of damage here. The cage just go down, but it won't stun anybody up. Malphite is there to prevent any more fighting. Yes, sorry. Everyone knew that Cumberdom's flash and ignite were both down. He was easy pickings. He also has no wards in the river or anything, allowing Darius for an easy entrance, another kill onto him. It is now 1-for-1. I just want to look across the board a little bit onto everyone's CS while we are having a bit of downtime. It looks like blue team is taking a solid lead. It is only the jungle that is a teeny bit far behind, and only by 1 camp. Ashe, Veigar and Jace all have a solid CS lead. Now the first blood did go over to Tristana, so gold wise it is probably about even, with the bot lane taking a small advantage. Another engage by the Chase here. It takes a lot of damage for his trouble though. Darius Oligar getting caught invading. That was a bit cheeky. Luckily the mid and jungle were able to collapse on him, get him a bit damaged, and push him out of their own jungle. Now do remember, ladies and gentlemen, if this goes even for the first 10-15 minutes, I am expecting the red team to pull ahead. It is only Veigar that scales particularly well, and I don't know if he has the potential to kill everybody. I say that, he's teleported in, and a Q and an ult onto the Super Jin, and he is dead! What a simple kill that was. Just Q and R by T with Spoon, and he gets another advantage. Yeah. I don't really know what Ziggs stuck around for, to be honest with you. I don't think he was going to get any damage. Maybe he was distracted. But, yeah, he was a bit up himself there. A small chain. Oh, Tristana jumps in. She does get bubbled this time. It might be enough to get the kill. It is with final auto attack. She gets the reset. Will Lady Faceless be able to survive? Meanwhile, in the top lane, we have another gank by Darius. Urgot trying to fight them off. He might just do it. He does. He gets the ultimate onto Darius, pulled inside of him, and gets the kill. It is worth noting that Urgot does have that execute. It is really difficult to gank the Urgot with that up. If you take too much damage, that 2v1 very quickly becomes a 1v1, and you know, you've already used everything. This amount of sustain on this Urgot is incredible. As I mentioned pre-game, Tristana and Yuumi just shredding those tower plates, getting a load of gold for their team. Do bear in mind, it is now 2-0, and she's pulled ahead in the CS department. Meanwhile, mid lane is getting their CS further and further, but the cage might be enough. Firefight goes in, a Mega Inferno Bomb comes to deter the Veigar a bit more. Oligar on the Darius gets a kill. No, he doesn't. Team with Spoon gets a kill. Excellent placement for that, to be fair. Veigar having a lead in the mid lane is fantastic for the blue team. 2 kills combined with a 20 CS lead is looking good for the Veigar. Now, Windtail, I'm not sure why you were taking that many tower shots, but it has lowered your health a little bit. And it looks like Konomon will be looking to recall. Now, I did forget to mention this, and I do apologise. Top lane summoners, Jace on Windtail with the teleport, looking to get back into lane quicker. Meanwhile, Konomon on Urgot, he's taking the offensive summon, he's taking Ignite. Now, this is beneficial and detrimental in both respects. He wanted to get that kill earlier, and he didn't quite manage it, but that Ignite allowed him to get that advantage. Unfortunately, it's meant every time he's died, he's had to walk back into lane, and so far that has cost him 20 CS minimum. Jace really using that TP to his advantage. I don't think he'll use it now because the wave's pushing back at him. He shouldn't lose too much CS before he gets into lane. But if he was pushed onto the tower, he'd be able to use his teleport. He'd not miss any CS. Meanwhile, Urgot, no matter what, has got to walk into lane. This makes top laners, in my opinion, a good target for junglers for ganking, because the lead you can get is much bigger. Obviously, with the risk that he's gonna kill you. The first time worked for Darius, the second time didn't. You see both examples there. Now we are going to continue checking in on this bot lane. Now, do remember, Shishuki was slightly behind on CS not 5 minutes ago, but now it has got a solid 10 CS lead along with those 2 kills. And do remember, it was first blood, which is even better. Oh, and Ashe Arrow comes out of nowhere, gets the Super Jin still, and that is a death. What a fantastic shot by Sir Coffee. Very, very well done. Perfectly set up the Teaspoon for another kill. That is 3-0 on the Veigar now. Another fight in the top lane, unsurprisingly. I do believe Konomon is getting the advantage of every single one of these fights. Windtail has to use his poke advantage. He's got to whittle that Urgot down before he can go in. If he keeps going within melee range of the Urgot, he's going to keep losing. It just is. Nice little bait there by Swanking, but the blue side did see it coming. A nice ward. See what I mean? There now, combined with the pots, Windtail does have the small advantage. And remember, like I said, if both of these champions get taken low and have to recall, Windtail has the TP. Oh, it looks like Super Jin might be getting caught out here. Oligar keeps putting those damage, and a dunk by Oligar sends Super Jin back to the fountain, back to the graveyard. That's 3 deaths on him. He's really gonna have to struggle here. He's yet to be able to use that satchel charge at all. He's yet to be able to get anywhere near his tower. Meanwhile, plates across the board. We have 1 plate taken in the top lane. Oh, and Oligar coming in again. Oh, pulls the Oligar back. Sorry, buddy. That looks like a death. There we go. A flash from Windtail. Oh my god, I don't think he needed to do it either. A return kill thanks to the tower goes on to Konomon. But, like I said, perfect example here. In 20 seconds, Wintel can TP back in. Kunaman isn't going to have that. So I still think Wintel will get back to lane quicker, despite the 1-for-1 trade. And remember, he is now 30 CS in the lead. Similar to the mid lane, we've got Teaspoon getting further and further ahead in CS. And as we all know, Veigar with high CS means Veigar with high damage. That is not good. That is going to be really scary for this Tristana. Oh, Sir Coffee fires another Ashe arrow out. Will it hit again? Oh, skin of your teeth, Super Jin. You would have died, buddy. Oh, I bet his trousers are a different colour now, ladies and gentlemen. A nice little breather across the board. Now let's look at the score and the gold. It is 6-4 to the blue team, with half of those kills on Teaspoon with Team with Spoon on the Veigar. In terms of gold, they are only 1k up. That will predominantly be CS. Just the mid and top lane is 60 CS difference here. That's insane at this level of the game. Yes, the bot lane, there is a discrepancy. It's pushing back into the other side. And almost all of the gold and our power on the red team is with that Tristana Yuumi bot lane. It is very strong. Yuumi in general is very strong. I'm talking, and there is a fight in top lane. It looks like Super Jin has to flash away. He does. I don't know if that will have been enough. Meanwhile, the tidal wave comes out, as does the ultimate by Swanking. That is a 1-for-1 already across the map. It looks like they're going to be chasing down another one. Shishiki on a killing spree. Yuumi doing the heals every which way. It's a double kill for the Tristana. Now, Veigar is coming down. Pings are going wild. Will it be enough? Will she get out? If anyone can shut him down, it is Tea with Spoon. He's being chased away. Small shield on Tristana. The ward comes out. They know he's there. Oh, he dives in. They avoid the cage. It's going to be a pop. And Tristana gets the shutdown. That has completely given them back the lead on gold and kills. 5 kills now to the Tristana. That is astounding and exactly what they wanted. Also, she got all of those plates, every single one of them. That is fantastic news. The amount of gold she is recalling with will be very impressive. I've no doubt this will give her the second item. Meanwhile, Ashe is still remaining on the 1. Her crystal arrows may have been on point, but her laning phase has been lacking in this game. Finally, Ziggs gets somewhat close to the tower, but it looks like he may pay for it with his life. We've got the Oligarch coming in, a bubble from the Nami. The enchanted arrow, like I mentioned, might have been a bit of an overkill. Certainly wasn't needed. A nice kill onto the Oligarch. Super Jin, I don't think you're being Super Ziggs. 0-5. Every death you've had, Tristana's had to get another one. Maybe that's what they're doing. Maybe that's a trade-off. Maybe they're during, and that's just their plan. I'm skeptical, I won't lie. But we'll see. We'll see. Swanking is waiting in the ruins to get the shutdown. It is a collapse. She jumps into the cage, and I'm sorry, buddy, you do not have enough to stop the Swanking's charge and Suzuki and the Yuumi combo. Now, that is basically the blue team's damage potential all gone. Yes, Darius does have a bit, but he will be so easily heightened by the Yuumi Tristana, by the Urgot, even by Super Jin, potentially. They are picking for Mountain Drake. Now, we haven't had a Drake yet. It is 16 minutes into the game. A mid lane turret does get taken down. Oh my good lord. Sir Coffee, you are obliterated. That looks like her death. That will give Tristana another reset. Oligar is now there, as is Wintail of the Jace. This is what I'm talking about. This is a poke that the blue team want, and the hard engage that the red team want. Now, unfortunately, apart from the Veigar cage and the Nami tidal wave, they don't have too much disengage, really. They are a very front-facing team, which won't be perfect. Would have been great if they were ahead. And they are turning to the Drake. I don't know if there'll be any counterplay to this. Jesus Christ, Swanking had to flash away there. Almost 100 to zeros instantly. Now, admittedly, he doesn't have a magic resist, and I'm not sure why he doesn't have a magic resist. I don't know why they're all going for Merc Treads. Maybe I'm missing something. They do have a lot of AD on the blue side. Veigar is their only real AP damage, but it's their only real damage at all, to be completely honest. Meanwhile, on the blue side, nobody even has boots. Oh, we've got managed penetration boots by the Veigar there. That will help him. There is a good trade-off there, to be honest with you. The Drake and the Rift Tower both going to the blue side. And with mid tower already down and top tower already down, I see no reason why that can't be their third tower of the game. Whether it's a tier 2 or bot size tier 1. Oh, they're chasing after us. Super Ghosts do come out. A teleport is coming in by, I believe, the Jace. It is. That'll be the reset. Yuumi's not enough. 1,000 gold shutdown given to the Jace, and Yuumi without her host. Nothing you could do there. Congratulations, you did pop in Zite, but he popped your potatoes. Jace bringing the damage there. Excellently played. Got the kill onto Tristana. That is 1,000 gold in his pocket. He will not complain at that. A Mega Inferno Bomb here to clear the wave to stop them taking that final tier 1 tower. Now, it is the Darius on who has the Rift Helm. It will be interesting to see where he puts it. Obviously, plates aren't an issue now, so he's just looking to take as much of a tower down as possible. Looks like it might be in the mid lane. Tristana and Yuumi both back up now. Meanwhile, Kunabal in the top side is taking that, well, he's slowly taking that tower. It looks like there's going to be a small collapse on him though. Swanking is there, but he doesn't quite have the resistances yet. And a dunk by Oligar gets the kill. Na'Vi throws out her tidal wave. An excellent flash by Kunabal to avoid a lot of the damage. Another flash by Oligar. It looks like he's trying to get another dunk. He does. He is taking all of that damage in the face and is quite happy to do it. A dunk. Copycat by the Jace. Unfortunately, he does pay for it with his life. Excellent star points. Unfortunately, you will die. Sorry, buddy. Meanwhile, in the bot lane, Tree with Spoon gets the tower. A jump in from Suzuki does mean, oh, an excellent pop. It does. The final explosion gets the kill. Excellently played by everybody. The ultimate was on point. It was very nice to see. That has made it a almost dead even game. The blue side is winning by only 500 gold. And I won't lie to you, that is basically the towers. If the red side gets his their second tier 1 tower like it looks like they're planning on doing, that gold should even up. There we go. Only 300 gold in it now, swinging back to the red side. A very, very even game here, ladies and gentlemen. Although it is pretty much Veigar versus Tristana, Yordle versus Yordle. Darius does have a lot of kills, but he's not really the kill threat. Certainly not just Tristana. Urgot does have the execute. He's looking to get some snipes in. And I don't really see why he shouldn't be able to do that. They do have a lot of damage. The thing holding the red team back is that Ziggs. He has to make sure he doesn't die again for a very long time. Although credit where credit is due, he's caught up on CS. He was 25 CS down. Oh, Tristana, buddy, you don't want to be jumping into the cage. You want to be jumping over it. Oh, can Yuumi get the return kill? Is it enough? The final explosion is not. Oh, Yuumi gets a kill for herself. Very well played. The bomb damage not quite enough. Yuumi did the final blast. Excellently played by her. That is both teams' mega carries down. And I'm not saying that the teams can't do anything without them. I'm just saying their damage potential, their damage in general is just way off. Now, they have dropped the Rift Tower. It will get at least one charge. I don't know if they'll get a full tower out of it. They've got a wave with them. It's looking good. Darius looks to die, but the Mega Inferno Bomb does come out to clear the wave. They do get the tower. It will only be the one charge, unfortunately, but that might be enough. They are looking to take the Drake. Both Mega Carries now back up alive, and that is a lot of ultimates down by the red team. It will be interesting to see what happens. Their jungler is staying in mid lane. I'm not sure why he's not joining the fight, to be completely honest. The Swan King should look to be here. He's a large part of the team's AoE. He's looking for the flank. No teams down yet. All the heals coming out for everybody. Yuumi and Nami doing their job. The flank didn't quite work because he wasn't quite there in time. It was close. The Veigar is zoning a lot of people away. It looks like they're targeting Kurama, but nothing quite yet. There we go. A flash by the Swan King. Almost gets him. It doesn't. The heal from Nami. Oh, a snipe from Kurama gets the Nami. It is now a 4v5. I don't think they're going to be wanting to take this. None of them see the Jace though. The Jace in that pixel brush. Oligar taken to half health. Both junglers level 12 here. It will be a smite fight at 50-50. Oh no, Oligar gets taken out, so that made Swan King's life a lot easier. While he goes down. Oh, and Tristana gets a double kill in the bot lane. Just Tristana things. Excellently played there. She must have jumped very heavily onto the Ashe and then cleaned up Veigar for the kill. Meanwhile, Windtail is killing the Super Jill, who quite frankly at this point should be used to dying. And he turns his attention onto Kurama. It looks like a good combo. I don't know who gets a win here. Oh, it's a 1-for-1. Excellently played. In that extended team fight, it was a 5-for-3. Remember, Lady Faceless on Nami died first. I'm going to count that. Meanwhile, Tristana and Yuumi healing, peeling, and shielding. Just ripping through everything that comes in their way. That is 12 kills to 2 onto this Tristana. And while I wouldn't say it was all our hosts, Yuumi the Egirl's credit, Tristana has played very well here. She has done her job. Yuumi is just quite frankly a very strong support at the moment. We are entering the 25th minute of this game, and we are going to look to the top of our screens. Goal difference 1500, not all that much. Kill difference 19 to 16. There has been a lot of deaths. It's been a very volatile game. But the differences here is 2 or 3 members on the blue side are very strong. You've got the Veigar, the Darius and the Jace, all with a bit of gold in their pocket. On the red side, yes, Urgot not doing too bad himself. He's going to be quite tanky and dealing out a bit of damage as he likes to do. But all of their power, their potential, their threat is on this Tristana and Yuumi. They are looking to add even more to it. Oligar, I'm sorry, buddy. It doesn't look like you are long for this world. There we go. An excellent tidal wave by Nami there, but a little bit too late. She got in the face of him and Demon Spoon presses R and gets a kill himself. Excellently played. Another kill onto the Yuumi and the Tristana. Spooky Ghosts do come out. Meanwhile, in the top side, we have a Mega Inferno Bomb to prevent the split push. Ziggs might be very far behind, but he does have that Mega Inferno Bomb. And the Satchel Charge. Finally! He takes a tower with it. Shizake has run from top side to bot side to try and stop this Jace. They know where he is, surely. It's only a matter of time. He can't just face check a bush, buddy. These zoomies from the Yuumis doing enough to protect the Shizake. Honestly, I want to say it's a 1v1, but obviously it's not. But nobody is going to be able to take this Tristana down. They're going to have to send 2 or 3 people, or she's going to have to mess up in a big way. Neither of those things look like it's going to happen. A bit of wave clear at the moment. The next objective, potentially, is Dragon in a minute and 45. Now, no teams have rushed Dragons yet. The idea of a Elder is imminent in any way. It's more likely that teams will use Baron to get the advantage, to get the wave pushing possibilities. I do want to say the Baron combined with Yuumi and the pushing potential of Tristana would be inescapable. They would break the base so easily. Tristana tidily taking the red buff there. That will help her with the kiting and the damage output. Like I said, both teams now looking for Baron. The Spooky Ghosts do go out. A fantastic ultimate there by Swanking gets 3 members of the opposing team. Nobody going to go down yet. Remember, he's not got the damage. It is a Tristana. T with Spoon takes out the Swanking. That is not good for the Baron fight. It is now 4v5. A lot of ultimates were used there, but Shizaki's was not one of them. Neither was T with the Spoon. He took that giant pile of rocks down all by himself. A lot of damage is coming out from Windtail, but it still isn't enough. Urgot now, inside the cage. He dashes forward, gets stunned. And Shizaki, like you here, is unstoppable. She is just bombing after bombing after bombing everybody down. What blue team need to do now, in 2.5k deficit, is just somehow kill that Tristana. As soon as they do that, they can turn on to whatever objective they like. They will be uncontested. Too much of their damage, of red team's damage, is in that Tristana. Say that, it's not an easy thing. She's only died twice this entire game. But if you're gonna do it, here is where it needs to be done. A teleport coming in from Ziggs. It will be a 5v5. This is what both teams want. Red team with the engage, blue team with the heavy poke and the zoning potential with that cage. The jungler is no longer level. And another fantastic ultimate by Swanking there. A 3-man knockup. A bunch of people going down. Nami's dead. Malphite's dead. Urgot with a double kill. Tristana takes a Drake in the mix of all of that. It looks like Team of the Spoon is also going to fall. Yuumi with the zoomings, healing people left, right and centre. A triple kill for the Urgot out of nowhere. Now, that was a 5-for-1 Swanking, diving in head first, rock first. Pays for his life, but my god, was it worth it. A clean sweep by the red team, killing every member of the opposing team. Baron is next on their list. Meanwhile, Super Jin finally turning up to the fights, finally doing what he's here to do, taking down towers. That was a very, very impressive fight for the red team. They went from 1,000 gold lead to 7,000 gold ahead. I will be honest with you, I don't see the blue team coming back from this now. While towers are 5-for-5, and Dragon's only 2-for-1. Now, like I said, with the red team, with Tristana having that Baron buff, nothing is going to stop her shredding those towers. I truly believe it is only a matter of time. And quite frankly, it's such a shame as well. Blue team had a fantastic start, but bot lane really made a difference here. Anybody who says the ADC role is null, the ADC role is boring or underpowered or useless, obviously isn't doing it well enough. Obviously doesn't have Yuumi the Egirl at their side, because she has played phenomenally well this game. In a 1v1 matchup, I don't think Tristana is being killed by anybody, especially if she's got Yuumi on her back. Maybe T with a Spoon can burst her, but honestly, I think Yuumi is just going to out-heal the damage now. I think it's too late. Also, credit where credit's due. Super Jill had a terrible laning phase, a really bad one. He was like 40 CS behind, 0-4 really quickly. He has stopped dying, and quite importantly, he's really far ahead on CS now. Oh, another 3-man ultimate by Swanking, and now they are shredding people. Yuumi's ultimate just making everybody dance. It is Oligar trying to 1v4. It doesn't look like it's going to happen. I'm sorry, blue team. That is another bunch of kills going the way of Tristana. A fantastic series of ultimates by Swanking. Really impressed with his positioning and his targeting now. And quite frankly, I'm sorry, but that is red team's victory through and through. Well deserved on their part. Absolutely fantastically played. Now, everyone could say GG, ADC carried, and yeah, you know what? He did. He did. But Urgot brought the damage, and Swanking brought the teamfight potential. Every member of the red side did their job. The initiator initiated, the support supported, and the damage outputters, the ADC, outputted the damage. What more can you ask for, really? Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that is enough from me. Thank you very much for joining me and watching this game. Thank you very much for Yuumi the Egirl for allowing me to cast it, and I will hopefully see you next time.